The Huskers officially out of fall camp mode now as school in session here at Nebraska High. Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Riley and his players here following Tuesday's practice, just to kind of get an idea where this football team is at now 12 days away from their season opener against Arkansas State.
I think we had good work. This was a pretty long day today for them, I think, but I thought the ending period was enthusiastic and good work, which is a good sign, kind of an indicator of how they've been most all the time. So it's good stuff.
I'm excited. I mean, I feel like everything's starting to slow down. I'm comfortable in the defense. Everything's starting to gel together. We starting to communicate well. All the little things, nuts and bolts, are starting to get fixed. So we're close to being ready to play.
Still lots of questions also at this point on which walk-on players will be put on scholarship and who will be Nebraska's captains.
We did, and we're not done, so I'll wait.
Do you know how you're going to handle captains this year, like when that decision will be made?
I think so, and we're going to do that soon, probably the weekend.
Will it be a coach vote or a player?
Yes.
We also learned very little here on Tuesday as far as some of these key position battles at running back.
You know, as far as singling somebody out, naming a top guy, not ready to do that. I actually think that the three guys that are healthy right now, Trey Bryant, Mikael Wilbon, and Devine, have been, throughout camp, have been fairly consistent and flashed as good players throughout. So they're making it difficult. The other guy that, before he's missed a few days here with the ankle, Jalen Bradley, has really flashed also. So all I can say is that, you know, we'll have it by the first of the week, probably in a depth order, but I'm telling you, there's not a big separator there right now.
As for on the field, there's going to be several different players breaking in at some new starting spots here in 2017. One of them will be Lamar Jackson, who moves into that #1 corner role, and he talked about just how far he's come from a year ago.
I say complete 180, 360, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that game, this game, like, it's going to be, I'm going to look at this season totally different. I got a whole different role, bigger role, more exciting role. So I'm more excited rather than nervous or cautious, because, like, now, like I said, I feel comfortable with the defense, my assignments. So I really, truly feel like I can go out there and really just play and have fun like this year.
Cole Conrad's another one of those players that will be moving into a new starting role in 2017. He saw limited time as a starter, primarily at tackle. This year, he moves into center.
Cav went up to me, he asked me, he was like, "Hey, are you a smart guy?" And I was like, I mean, I can be. And so that's the kind of transition into center. Like I said, I've never played it before, but, you know, it just came, you know, kind of natural, snapping the ball, I guess, somehow, I don't know, but it's starting to feel a lot more comfortable in there, and it's just feeling like, you know, good.
Meanwhile, on the interior next to Conrad, you're going to have some stability there with a guy like Tanner Farmer, who now will go into his second season as a starter at right guard.
I mean, as an offensive lineman, there's always areas to improve on. You know, you got to improve on your footwork, your hands, and just the mentality of the game, the mental aspects. You got to know a lot of stuff. We got to know all the blitzes and stuff like that. So we just have to be smart players, and that's one of the big things I had to work on, is being a smart player.
There's also going to be a number of true freshmen that have prominent roles this season for Nebraska. One of those will be at wide receiver and Tyjon Lindsey.
Man, he's just ready to learn. You know, he's learning more and more every day. You know, just it can be the smallest things, with his blocking or anything like that, reading coverages. He's eager to learn.
Asking a lot of questions.
Yes.
And I've heard the word shifty used about him a couple of times by different guys. I think Gates said the exact same thing. What is it about him that makes him so shifty, as you guys call him?
Oh, he's like a little ant out there. You can't really touch him. You know, he's shifty. You know, he got shakes and all that type of stuff. You know, he's a little fast, quick little guy.
On the defensive side of the football, you're going to probably see a lot of DeAndre Thomas.
DeAndre Thomas, he's doing a good job. You know, he's going to be a great player. He's got good, you know, quickness, you know, power to him. So, yeah, those are both good players, and they're both, you know, really working and helping me get better for sure.
And lastly, the Huskers had both Saturday and Sunday off as head coach Mike Riley surprised the football team on Friday by not only canceling practice, but awarding the players with tickets to the concert of Kendrick Lamar.
No one really expected it. I mean, honestly, the concert was big, but the biggest part was just not having to go practice that Saturday morning. So that was the biggest thing because everybody, it's the end of camp, stuff like that. So it was a good way to wrap it up and stuff like that. Be able to go have some fun with the team, regroup on Monday.
In injury news, Mick Stoltenberg back in action here for the Huskers both on Monday and Tuesday after missing time with a head injury. With the Huskers here in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.